Chad, good morning.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? We don't have Mo here this morning, so just give us a heads up on the audio. We're going to heavily rely on the community this morning. So Chad, let us know how's the audio. Loud and clear. Chadadonia, Thursday. Just gonna do a quick mic check. Mic check. Audio is solid. How's the music? Too loud? Not too loud. Hope it's not too loud. Sound all good. Chad, we've got some technical issues here this morning with the one cam, so you guys better be happy with this. I'm here on this side. I've got my better looking half here, so he's gonna need to represent here today for the 2Gs, but we will have that sorted for tomorrow. And 2Gs, one cam, you guys know what it's about. 2Gs, one cam, and a take profit. That's all you need. Got the dentist today, gonna miss the morning session. P1, but thank you for joining. I know P1 just joined to drop a like and then leave. That's also fine.
That's support though.
That support is all we really want. But Chad, how's everyone feeling? It's been a rough week for me. 3 losses, even though I could reduce the risk, but that is part of the game. That is the ugly side of it. But hope you guys are feeling well and ready for today. I'm ready. I was hanging around last night trying to get a trade here with the boys, but nothing for me yesterday. Kiggs, I think you guys took a break even, or
Yeah, so we took a break even, ran away beautifully to I think like it was a 1.5%, and then came straight down. But John, if you guys weren't trading it, New York session was a joke yesterday. Like I don't know what the markets were doing yesterday.
Chad, let's quickly look at the economic calendar. I think as you come in, drop a like. Let's get the algo to send us out to some more traders, and let's try and grow the community. I appreciate all of you. Keegan, your mic is low. Keegan, get it nice and close to your...
Is that better?
Is that better, guys? It should...
Let us know.
Technically should be the same. Alright. Okay, so not too much going on. Some speeches this morning. ECB's lane. So there's an EcoFin meeting. So expect some volatility through the morning. Economic bulletin at 11. Initial jobless claims later this afternoon. So quite a few of the central bank speakers on today. A lot of speeches that I can see. So nothing in terms of major economic releases except the jobless claims. But other than that, pretty straightforward. But we're going to jump straight into the charts. Let me know how the music is. If you guys want me to put it up, put it down, just let me know. DXY, let's quickly look at the weekly. As mentioned, we are bearish on the week. I've mentioned that we could just potentially be creating a nice top week on the weekly and to do something similar to what we did last year around this time, as you can see right there. But nonetheless, we are bearish on the week. It is Thursday. Are we going to get a Thursday reversal? I don't know. I'm going to jump down to the daily. Let's look at the daily. Let's talk about it. All right. So daily ranges that we are currently trading in. So as mentioned yesterday, these are the 2 ranges that we are potentially trading in. And I want you guys to focus on this range today. Go watch yesterday's stream. I mentioned that we've got the outside possibility of Thursday. What the fuck? Okay. Wednesday, taking out the previous daily high, rejecting that level. And now you can see that is what happened. closing bearish, but at any stage can this candle still go up and break it, but I am leaning towards bearish on the day due to the fact that we closed below that area. We took out a previous daily high, we closed bearish, so as soon as we start, what the fuck is going on with this mouse?
I've noticed, I don't know if your batteries are going low,
Yeah,
but when you're too far to
odd.
the right, so you actually need to go a little bit closer to the left, and it doesn't flip out.
So I think once we start breaking yesterday's low, I think this thing is going to come down to take out these lows right here. And I'm bearish on the day. Keegs, I don't know what's your thought on DXY.
I'm bearish.
Also bearish.
I think we can talk about it a little bit later, but fundamentally today is actually going to be a very, very big day for the dollar.
Looking on the 5-minute time frame, we've got the daily pivot up here. We've got our Asia lows down here. We've got Asia highs up here. So already a nice little nib above the Asia highs, trading below the daily pivot and trading below the moving averages. So I'm going to say we need to monitor this area going into London Open. 22 minutes to go to the Open. And if we keep below the daily pivot 105.61, I'm bearish on the dollar. I don't know what you guys feel on the dollar, but I'm bearish on it. So let's see. US30, before we jump into US30, let's look at the Asian market overnight. Nikkei, where's my Nikkei chart? Right, Nikkei closing up 1.5%, strong showing in Japan last night. Hang Seng Index, however, closing down 0.4%, so a little bit of a mixed bag there. Asia, Japan up, China down, so very interesting. Let's go to the daily US30. Very, very interesting little daily range. I mentioned to you at the start of the week, after this massive push to the upside, you are going to get some type of accumulation, some type of range, just for the market to breathe a bit. So that is what we got here. And I'm honestly neutral. I am bullish on the week while we stay above this previous breakout zone, but again, we've technically now created some type of a daily range, so keep that in mind. I'm going to stay neutral on the day because it can go either way. I'm neutral on the day. Yesterday we were neutral to bullish. And 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at the 5-minute. What do we have on the 5? Asia lows actually gapped down overnight, closing that gap. So Asia highs right there. Relatively easy, I would say. 80 is still bullish. We are now If we start clapping through these levels to the downside, I would say just be very careful to try and buy the dip. You could get cut, but anyway, Asia lows, daily pivot, 80 is still bullish, nothing has changed there. So let's see what happens at the open. USD JPY, let's quickly look at it. Daily time frame. Alright, so this is what we've got now, guys. We were bullish yesterday. I didn't get the opportunity to get into anything. Let me actually delete all of these alerts before we get going. So weekly bias is bearish, but obviously, like I mentioned yesterday on the daily time frame, after creating this high, we never took out this low, so technically still bullish. I'm bullish on the day, also due to the fact that we are not trading below this range right here, but we are actually now inside of this range. So I'm bullish to go and retest these highs up here. And 5 minute time frame, let's quickly look at the 5. What do we have on the 5? Alright, nice expansive Asia range. Already took the highs, already took the lows. We've got, very nice, we've got the 151 there. Very, very interesting price action right here. I'm going to say we need to monitor these Asia lows down here, and I'm actually going to set some alerts for us. Let's see what she does there. 157.93 daily pivot level. Let's see how she performs at that level. Why is it putting it there? 157.93. Okay, that is chalked. Let's try again. Right, so it wants to create it. Yeah, we'll just need to monitor it. I don't know what's up with TradingView, but either we're going to grab it there for buys, or we are going for buys above this 150. Let's see if we can throw an alert at the 151 round number. Let's try again. All right, beautiful. TradingView, thank you so much. Send my regards. GJ, let's quickly look at GJ. We are bullish on the week. I am bullish on the day. Only thing though is, as mentioned yesterday, we've got our first area of resistance right here, second area right there. So we've got a few roadblocks to the upside. But what I like is yesterday we took out the previous day's low, closing bullish, nice little break of structure to the upside. I'm bullish. We already retested that breakout zone right there, so I am bullish 100%. Let's look at the 5 minute. Beautiful. Asia range is still intact. That is beautiful to see. Asia lows, hopefully we take those. And ideal scenario for me is something like this at London. This will be the best scenario for me, and we grab those buys from these lows. Absolutely beautiful setup potentially here this morning for the longs, and we will firstly target these zones right here, and after that we are going for the 186 level. So let's see if we get a 12 minutes till the open. Hope you guys are ready. Let's kill some of these alerts. I don't know what is up with TradingView. GJ, your buys for the day.
GJ, what was I looking at? I'm bullish.
Also bullish.
Yeah.
Levels.
I either want to see Asia lows, or actually basically see Asia lows be just like wicked out.
Yeah,
and then trade back above and go bullish.
All right, Chatadonia, gold. Let's look at it. We were bearish yesterday. I am still bearish today. As mentioned, 1942, that makes sense. That is the range that we are currently in. I expect some type of support to be formed in this zone right here, because looking left with me, you've got these two probable zones where price can bounce from. This being the first one up here, 1943, and then the second one down here, 1932. 5 minute yesterday was beautiful, rejecting off the daily pivot. It was ranging there, break below, never even looked back. It was just a straight down flush from there. Today, however, a little bit different. Daily pivot is sitting a little bit high, and weirdly enough, your AD is now starting to diverge. What do I mean by diverge? Look at the AD, look at what price is doing. Price creating these equal lows down here. So very, very interesting. Even though I'm bearish on the day, the AD is showing me something else. So I would say if you're gonna get some type of pullback, maybe back to the gains back this summer. Chatadonia, GBP, USD, let's quickly look at it. I'm still bearish. We haven't had a bullish daily candle closure, but at any stage can we get a bullish daily candle closure like this? And then Friday and Monday should be pretty straightforward. But again, this is the range that we are trading in now. And I was hoping yesterday that after taking out the daily low, we could flip bullish, because then that would signal the low of the week being created. However, that's not the case. I'm bearish on the day. 5 minute is showing me very weird signs. So we're bearish, but now look at this. Now we're just chopping sideways. So this is showing me a lot of indecision in the market. This is showing me no clear bias as of yet. Let me just quickly do this. Let's see how are we gonna attack this weekly pivot. We've been trading from Tuesday. We've been around this weekly pivot the entire week so far. Asia low still intact, trading above the daily pivot. Moving averages are flat. only way I can really start looking for buys is above 1 to 300. So I'm just letting you guys know, if the 80 starts flipping bullish and we start trading above that psychological round number, institutional level, whatever you want to call it, then I will start looking for potential buys. Other than that, if we can do something like this a little bit later at the open, take Asia highs, I will look for sells, weirdly enough. Keeks, GBP USD.
Let's have a look, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fucked up thing about it. Like, I'm bearish. I'm bearish on DXY and I'm bearish on pound. That is the weird thing.
Okay. So, thing is, I am, if you guys can see my screen, literally my bias, I'm bullish on the weekly.
Yeah, same.
But I'm bearish on the day. But obviously, I mean, it is Thursday now. I think we have a very good chance again of turning bullish, because even when I do look at GU, there is key areas. Yes, we've been bearish, but again, we had those massive wicks and closed above key areas. So there definitely could be the turnaround today again. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
So here's the weird thing, guys. Looking at Euro USD, that is why maybe I don't even trade GU today. Euro USD, perfect example. Look at the daily ranges we are trading in. So daily time frame, look at this. So very, very clean. We took out a previous daily low, so this for me becomes an intermediate swing low. Remember also I said we're going to have quite a bit of chop at the 200 daily EMA, but I am bullish on the day for Euro USD. Bullish, 5-minute time frame. Let's have a look at it. Chat, how's Keegan's mic? Just let me know. Should be fine now. Asia highs, Asia lows. Trading at the moving average. 80 is showing me bullish. So Euro could be a very... Euro is clean, guys. Euro is very clean. 10700 right there. I would love for price to do this at the London Open. Something like this. And we are going to look for longs. German 30, we've got 4 minutes left. German 30 daily, easily bullish. Look at that, beautiful wick fill to the upside. Retested this zone on Tuesday, and what you could potentially see now is price reaching, I would say the first little roadblock you're going to face if you're trading it is this one here. But I think once you get through that level, you're actually going to see quite an explosive move to come and retest these areas up here. So I'm bullish on the day. German 30. I don't know what the Germans are doing, but it is looking bullish for German 30. I hope you are bullish too. How can you execute on this? Beautiful. 80 is bullish. Let's quickly establish our Asia range. We've got a nice little Asia range here. And yeah, I would say 2 zones, either from here for longs or wait for something like this. Clear the Asia highs, relatively slow pullback to here, and then look for some longs off the Asia highs. Wouldn't necessarily look for sells. I'll buy the pullbacks if I was you guys. Euro JPY, 2 minutes left. Actually 1 minute 30. This thing is bullish. It has got clear range. Where's the first daily resistance? Sorry, I just need to look all the way left to 2008. So let's do that. That is a daily resistance right there. That is a daily resistance right there. So that is a zone where we can potentially reject from. So let's quickly see where we are trading now. All right. So potential buy zones 161.25, and then after that we've got about, from where we are now, 120, 150 pip range to the upside. I'm bullish on the day. How weird is that? Yesterday being bullish, taking sells, but it is what it is.
But remember, I still mentioned
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I said
you
we
said.
both were bullish and we were
And we're
looking for
selling.
sells.
But sometimes our brains don't work, and that's fine.
Again, guys, that's
Accumulation
why it's important to have a
distribution.
bias.
Accumulation distribution still bullish. 10 seconds. Asia lows right here. Pivot. So I'm gonna say 161.50. I'll be looking for buys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Markets are open and in motion. Round 1. Fight. So what you want to see potentially is something like this, guys, for buys. All right, Chad, markets are open. We've done our analysis. We're going to start seeing what's happening. I just want to open up my trading terminals in order for me to execute some trades. How do you guys feel? I've taken 3 losses. This account was sitting at 9.3% at the start of the week. It's sitting at 6.7%. It has been rough. It has been ugly. I might need to put out my CV and go back into engineering. Don't even consider quitting. It shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. So don't even think about quitting. That shouldn't even be an option. Boss Bobby, good morning. MS, Etienne, Chris, we can get some tenders in the engineering space. Guaranteed Range Rover and Porsche. Definitely. DXY, let's see what she does. US30, Nas, UJ, right. GJ, as mentioned, these Asia lows look lovely. I'm just gonna grab some water. I'll check you guys now.
Let's see. Now is it a buy limit after the 15-minute shuffle? But yeah, guys, I'm looking at gold. But I'm setting a buy limit, but I'm waiting for the 50-minute shuffle, so could definitely get a little bit of a nice pull up from here. Oh, we are waiting. Chris is my witness. I literally have it there. It's not in the trade. As you guys know, I just like using buy limits so that my execution is exactly where I want it.
All right, Chad. I just took my digestive enzymes. Bro, what is this digestive enzymes? It's like little bugs in a capsule that help you digest your food. I think Caitlin can give us the... Kate, is digestive enzymes like little bugs in a capsule and then they like eat your food for you or what? Huh? What is it? So there's not little bacteria in the capsule. No, last night I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, is it not maybe like little bugs that once like the tablet breaks, they like break out and like chow your food for you? Yeah, guys, I might need to poo a little bit later in the session. Can you check Euro AUD, please? We will check it shortly, brother. I just want to see how things open up here. 9 minutes left for the shuffle, and
what are you looking at?
I'm looking at GJ, Asia lows, daily pivot. And then Euro USD is very clean for me. If we can break Asia lows first, test that round.
I was going to say, I'm looking at EU as well. That's what I'm looking at. EU might be a good one.
Yeah, Sebastian, we're going to do that giveaway most probably during NYSE. Things were like we struggled for almost an hour with the camera. And the stream
what about
deck.
the other giveaway?
No, the first giveaway. So what I'm going to do is everyone that raided that other Discord last night, we're going to put all of your names. After the stream, I'm going to get Caitlin to get all of those names down. We're going to do a lucky draw. And then I'm thinking tomorrow morning we're going to do the other giveaway. Okay. Friday. So Friday we're going to do the other giveaway.
Well, actually, I mean, are we going to do the first one tomorrow?
No, the first one I'm going to do for... No, it's going to be in the morning session.
Okay, and I was going to say, because that would have been cool for the first podcast.
No, but I want to do another raid.
We'll do tomorrow morning.
I want to do a live raid.
A live raid. You know what this reminds me of? It's literally like Clash of Clans.
Yeah, so I think Keegs is going to do that giveaway during NYSE. He's going to grab all the names of you raiders in the Discord and we'll do that giveaway during NYSE.
Oh, it's going to be funny.
Okay, Euro AUD. Let's quickly look at it for my fellow brother in Christ. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Right, brother, let's quickly look at it weekly. Weekly is technically bearish. You've got this zone right here on the weekly. At any stage, though, it's actually in a weekly range, so quite difficult. Took the weekly low from last week and now starting to trade bullish. Daily time frame is bullish as well. Your zones to monitor for today, these two zones right here.
Oh,
so
Chris,
this
there goes GJ.
the GJ run. Okay, we're gonna check GJ now. Fuck me. So this is looking relatively bullish, Euro AUD. I would say monitor these levels for potential buys. 16700. I wouldn't necessarily sell into this. Don't tell me it ran away, brother. Let's look at it. Oh my goodness.
The GJ like left the building.
GJ green dildo. Rocket X slapping a rocket on the back of this thing. Okay, so let's look at Euro. Yeah, I'm gonna patiently wait for my setups, guys.
So that thing like annihilated people now.
Damn, let's look at Euro JPY as well. Interesting. Euro USD. Let me try and set some alerts again. 107.03. Let's see if we can grab some alerts. Asia lows. I don't know what it is up with my... Why the fuck? Chatterdona, I don't know what is up with the alerts. Let's just see if I do this. No, okay. Alerts are chalked, unfortunately. GU as well, but on the 30. Oh yeah, fuck. Let me look at GU. Okay. Weird week. Three minutes left for the shuffle.
No, not yet.
No, leave it like this. It's fine. Yeah, leave it like this. Leave it. No, leave it. No. I would like to leave it as it is. Yeah. Let's not disrupt.
What?
Keeks, buy limit on gold.
I didn't take it. Well, what happened to gold? Oh, yes. That's why we don't trade the 15-minute shuffle.
GBP USD. Alright guys, I'm just gonna peek quick. 2 minutes left for the shuffle. Asia high is still intact. This thing is still at the weekly pivot. I'll check you guys now. Buy limit on gold, please. No buy limit, guys. If you are new here, we do not trade the first 15 minutes after the open. We wait for that. After that, we start looking for potential executions. So Keeks, over to you, my brother. I'm just gonna run and pee quick.
Yeah, check it. Gold just dying, guys. Just dying. A very fast and painless death. Okay, so firstly, if this thing was going to flip bullish, guys, that is one thing we need to notice. You have taken like the lows. So you've taken the previous day lows, so if you had to flip now, it would actually be a very valid buy setup. But again, that's literally only if this flips bullish. DXY taking Asia highs. Yo, I think this week dollar has just killed people, guys. Like, killed it. Dollar chose violence when it woke up today. There you go, guys. You can see my screen now. Yeah, so quite a few different pairs I'm looking at for the day, but yes, guys, dollar is, I don't have words for dollar at this point, actually. That is bringing the pain. Gold still dying. Yeah, we hit another winner, went break even. Guys closed. I held and I closed at break even, but the guys closed in profits. Yeah, well, no, the guys that I said they can take profits if they're happy, they took profits. And then I was like, nah, I'm holding because like I'm chilled, so I held and then I got stopped at break even. But like for example, like Justin held it closed, so he took profits on the trade, and so just another one you missed. Hey, I'm not gonna say anything about New York stations anymore.
It's on me now. It's been on me since I did one.
Unlucky, eh? UJ, guys, I can't enter on the high there. I can't. DXY can pump all the way. It can do anything at this point. Okay, so just keeping in mind, like what Chris and I said with EU in that, we are bullish, but we wanted to see the lows be taken. So if this does continue, our setups are actually quite valid, especially GU now. So those setups could be quite valid now. So we will just see what happens. But the 15-minute shuffle is done, guys. But now we are just waiting to see what is going to happen here. Yeah, so guys, I'm just looking at like lot size because I'm actually busy doing quite a few different accounts at the moment. Got my personal accounts, my other live account, I've got my challenge accounts. So yeah, it's got quite a few different accounts I'm doing. So obviously we're risking different ones on each thing. So every now and again, I just gotta go remind myself what the lots are for each account. Let me know, guys, if you guys done that before. If you guys trade different accounts, you have like a big account and a small account, and you put the big account's lot sizes in the small account. Bro, you check your pupil, do this. That thing starts running in immediate drawdown. Not a safe place to be in. Let's see, DXY, what's DXY doing? Closing by that weekly key level. EU over there, GU.
Yes, bro.
Man, didn't want to miss out on anything.
Chad, those digestive enzymes are the business. They honestly don't fuck around. Damn. It's the first time I had like an instant reaction using them. Like I took it 5 minutes ago, and it's like boom. Yo. P1, those enzymes, bro. If you're looking to take a trade, stay off the enzymes. That's all I'm saying. Alright, Chad. DXY. Okay, breaking above. It is very weird what's happening here. Yeah, gold already going for that 143 level.
No, that thing's just like taking off again.
Right, Chatadonia, GBP USD actually looks good for me. So hopefully we can, hopefully we can create some type of support here. And as soon as we break structure to the downside, I'm going to look for potential shorts below here. So let's see. It is worth a bang. Who's up first? So ECB's lane. Let's try and see if we can find these EcoFin meeting. Let me try and find it for us, then we can maybe hear what these central bank speakers are up to. EcoFin live stream. Chris, more defeated from the enzymes than he's from being smashed this week by them. Bro, those enzymes do not play around. Flip me, bro. It's almost like diarrhea in a pill. How do I find the live session for this? To be confirmed. Not yet live. Start is approximate. Keys, are we taking UJ bars here? Asia highs, round number.
Yeah.
We've got 3 minutes left to decide.
I think I back your GU more than I back the UJ bar.
Really?
UJ, the only thing is, I don't always like buying at the highs like that. Like, it needs to be solid. And like for me, the only problem I have is when I have UJ bars or like buying at a high, it's like when I can see where I'm working towards. And UJ, we basically buy, yeah. I mean, what are we gonna aim for the bars? 151, 700.
Okay, Chad, I'll tell you what. Keeks, we're gonna buy it. If we come back, we test Asia highs, we do something like this.
Yeah, that I'd feel more comfortable with.
Let's do that. That 151, if we can hold it.
GU's breaking away though, so that one can work.
Alright, Chad, I only have 2 minutes left. Are we gonna get a trade right here? No bottom wick.
EU's breaking though. You could take EU and it's on the pivot. So for you, I think that's a like triple A grade setup there.
No, but I'm bullish on EU for the day. That's the weird thing. That is what I say. It's a weird, fucked up situation. I'm bullish on the day for EU, but bearish. Jordan's playlist is just getting worse.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Just do this. EU. GU.
What do you think of EJ then?
EJ.
If you're bullish on the euro, so what do you think
I'm
of EJ?
bullish on EJ as well. I just wanted us to do something like this. Take this.
The lows first.
Yeah. What is the dollar doing? Alright, the dollar's here at the pivot. Interesting. Interesting, Chad. Has anyone take Chris? What do you think of UJ bars? Nila, I already spoke about it, so I'm just gonna be a little bit cautious here. I do think this thing has got a lot of leg room to the upside. If you go on the daily, you'll see that we've got all of this range to the upside to full, but Keegan said we shouldn't be buying these highs, so I'm gonna wait for a retest, but definitely looking good. Do you think because Asia lows has been swept, it's a good buy for gold? Yeah, definitely, yeah, somewhere, but not here in the middle of nowhere. You could get Clapperino'd here. G rejected the weekly pivot better than, yeah, I agree with you, Nila. Breaks below here and we will be going short. Short Torino. It has been a tough week though. Nothing has been clean. When we buy, so we've actually been like a day out. Like when we tried to buy euro on Tuesday, clapped, it went down. When we tried to sell it on Wednesday, clapped, it went up. So it's like we under one
delayed,
day.
Yeah.
We're lagging. Do we have some latency on our trading plan or what? But this is valid, guys. I'm taking a punt. If we start rejecting here, we can do something like this. I'm in on the shorts like it is no one's business. So
what are you? Which shorts are you on? GU. Chris, I really might like go against you here.
oh, oh
I
dang.
just Mo.
He's been killing it this week, so this man is seeing stuff. It's the hot dogs, man.
Remember, okay, just let me explain something here also. Like, just think about this. Okay, remember I said this is the flip zone. Like, because of dollar today really can flip. The whole week, GU has been trading under the EQ. Today, the day I say it's going to flip, we're trading above the EQ.
That's
Like, let's just think about that.
I'm gonna if I need to take my medicine, I'll take it. But
This would be a good time to have a poll in the chat to see what
What do they think?
let me do a poll.
Who you got?
So what are you saying? You're saying
I think it's going to go long.
Okay, chat poll. Okay, Chad, your votes. I'm looking short. Keegan is looking long. Who do you have? Give it to me.
And I mean, if you draw the fib also lines it up perfectly on the 50.
With a Fiberino. And
Like, this is just like...
we've got a nice Fiberino also making an appearance here. Let's see what the poll says.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to go long. If this 5 minute closes like this, I'm going long.
you can't be that guy and say I don't want to be that guy. 100% that guy.
So if this 5 minute closes bullish, you're going long.
If we close above that like little level of rejection there now.
Okay.
Like, same thing, I'll take my medicine if I'm wrong, but I gotta back myself.
Alright, Chatterino.
Like, if this closes like this, I'm going bullish.
You're going short. What are you going
I'm going bullish if it closes. Chris wants it to close below. He's going bear. He's starting.
Don't look at my screen. Don't look at the This is my security.
Oh.
Oh, who's my taking? I'm in. If I'm wrong, I'll take my medicine.
Okay, Keegs is long, guys. I'm still waiting for my break. What's your stop loss? What's your stop loss, Keegs?
15 pips.
15 pips for Keegs. He is long. I'm still waiting for my break of structure. Target, I would say 1, 2, 300. No, you can still enter.
No, it's basically a break even at the point anyway.
Okay, chat, so he's already in. Let's end the poll right there. Let's see what is the results. Where do I see the results? Alright, so 61% backing Keegs. 38% backing me. Chatadonia.
My stops at 22,607.
Okay, so guys, I don't want to be that guy, but if 90% of retail traders lose money,
Oh, yeah, you guys with that.
if 90% of retail traders lose money and you guys backed along, it's telling me it is 100% short. That's all I'm saying. But we have created a savage trading community here, so data could be skewed and you guys could be right. But
Like I said, I'll take my beating like a man if I'm wrong. But
Honestly, how you manage risk? I haven't been in this situation Clearly been in the streets here.
Chris, I'm $3 in profit.
Man, it's $3 up.
You're $24. Hey, you in trouble.
I haven't taken my trade yet, so I'm still patiently waiting. This is Keegan's trade.
Like I said, guys, I have to back my setup. It's like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's valid. Like we always talk about a good loss and a bad loss. This is my setup. I gotta take it.
What the fuck?
No. Oh, investing. Dollar steadies. Is weakness coming?
The weird thing is, like I said, I'm bearish on the day for the dollar.
Yeah. Back yourself, Chris.
But for GU, according to my setups, it is not something that I will take.
Sure, look at her go. Look at her go.
4 pips, 5, 6 pips.
She's a runner.
Wow.
Hey, Casta.
We might get euro.
A little bit more and we'll go break even, guys. A little bit more. Little bit more.
Sure, luckily we're gonna take you, Joe.
Oh, what did I tell you? Okay, Chad, go
Fabellini.
break even, eh?
Alright, Chatadonia. Keegs is going break even here. Up almost 8 pips.
See, the New York family's strong. They knew who to back. The other day we ran in risk free, so it's all chilled now. Now we're comfortable.
Right, guys, euro taking those lows as I mentioned. If we can retest the daily pivot, the round number, only thing now we need is for the 80 to start flipping bullish here, and I think we've got ourselves a trade on EU. Only thing now is, as mentioned, if we can do something like this, retest that round number, come up, and I will potentially look for longs up here. Also DXY rejecting that daily pivot, now looking at a retest of Asia highs. So interesting level. Thursday, and we're still trading very close to the weekly pivot, so either today is going to be that collapse of the dollar, or not, or we're gonna have a rangy week. How deep did this thing pull back? 13 pips. Yeah, EU, if we can get that retest. Something like this. Because see how we had bearish order flow entire Asian session. And now if we can start shifting bullish here, then this was the fake out. Below Asia range, retest of the daily pivot and some nice potential longs that also back up the GU trade. As mentioned, I'll only start looking for longs above 1-300 because my concern is this 80, which is still relatively pointed to the downside.
It's gonna catch up. Don't worry.
No, it can. Like I said, 1-300.
Moski, we're making your money back here.
No, it's good.
Is that the
Keegan is a very
cables?
bad winner.
How much extra do they make you pay for that? Yeah. Or do they actually give you USB-C from the start? Yeah. Yeah, I remember they got forced to do it, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, so don't they have a fast charge option anymore? TP1 incoming.
Oh yeah, I took it yesterday. It is there. Sorry.
Okay guys, and that is TP1. So you guys can close in profits if you're happy, but that is TP1 in the bag. Like I say, you are break even, so you can definitely still hold. But if you're happy, you can take your I'm break even, so I'm just gonna let it go. Because if this does flip like I want it to, this is going to be a massive trade today. I did. My TP for the swing trade is 23,830. So that's why I'm happy. Like if the predictions are
This
right,
thing can
that will be
actually
it.
go to 400.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm break even, like I'll take a break even for the possibility of a win that size. It's a swing trade, so it's up to you.
No,
bro.
I'd take 90. I'd usually take 1-1.
Yeah, Chris and I trade different. Remember that. Like I said, this is not my charge account. This is like my private account. So that's why I'm happy just to take a break even and let it run.
talking now? BOE, Economic Bulletin. Keeks, are these profits going towards the inverter? I don't want to jinx it. Touch wood. We haven't had load shedding. The one day we were supposed to have load shedding,
We didn't.
we didn't.
It's been good.
All right, Chad. So we're getting that EU move. So as soon as we break back inside of the Asia range and we break this structure, I will potentially look for long. So I just need this 80 to line up. That's the only thing we need at this stage. And BOE's pull. I don't know who that is, but let's see. What is Euro GBP doing? I just want to check Euro GBP.
What's up? Yeah, bro. I'm chilling.
Euro GBP. Euro is actually more bullish.
Yeah, I can go through it.
Asia lows. German.
Huh?
But there's Dorito chips in the cupboard if you want it.
Yes, yes.
They check on that top cupboard. Dorito actually bought them. I don't know if Akko's still in the chat. He literally bought us. Chris, what about GJ? I was looking at GJ continuation, Nila. My only thing though is I don't like this. I would have loved for it to just test Asia lows. So yeah, GJ pairs have been tricky. JPY pairs. USD CAD buy. We don't trade USD CAD, brother. I don't think Keegan uses the AD.
The 80? I do. I just ignore it sometimes. For me, I use it as just like a confluency. I wouldn't say it's part of my strategy.
What's the AD accumulation distribution, brother? It is this indicator down here. JPY is not circulating as USD pairs. I think the issue with the JPY pairs is the BOJ lurking around every corner to intervene.
No, this was the first TP
So
just for them to look at. That's what we targeted.
I thought I was mistaken.
That's what we targeted. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna leave the account, so I'm gonna literally just change my other account and forget about it. You can hold it, or you can take the profits and basically back at your starting point of the week.
is it taking a long year now?
No. He wants to like try something different. So obviously, he wants to try like a type of swing trade, like
I swing it.
like actually holding a trade.
Chad, this is looking very good. So Euro USD, if we can hold your breaks above your, yeah, the only thing is this 80.
Then Chris is joining us, technically.
Yeah.
Where's Sahil? We need that Gupta money. Is he
You
here?
guys got into any beef lately? No.
We raided a Discord last night.
You can't say it was us.
Guys, the funniest thing for me is Mad Charts' prop firm. I've never ever seen a Discord community being moderated so heavily. We have to turn off all communications when that man goes to sleep in order for him to just protect his identity, even though everybody knows who he is. Bro, imagine that. So imagine we had to turn off the 2G's chat during the evening, and Alex are like, why are you putting it off?
Yeah.
It's like, now I can't moderate it while I sleep. Yeah. Nah, bro.
We just like chilling here.
Have I heard about ICT? Yeah. ICT was one of my first students I mentored years ago. I'm talking shit. No. Just me. It's me. If you're new to trading, just be very careful going into his content. It is a rabbit hole. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially if you're new, I would say get a little bit more experience before you start delving into his stuff. Otherwise, you could get clapped. Who is Chad? I don't know, bro. Who is Chad? Christian. Who is Chad? Christian, you are Chad, my brother. You are part of the Chad.
What's up? I can't wait to see when you put it together, bro. Are we gonna put it out today? Because obviously we started. I can't wait, bro, when that's launched.
Would you consider UJ now if it breaks that?
Oh.
Because it's holding that 151.
So Chris, you are asking me if I want the dollar to get stronger.
No, but remember, this is not necessarily only about the dollar.
Yeah, no.
UJ like the
yen
yen.
comes in. Hold on, okay, wait, I'm on the wrong time frame here. If we're into the 5 minutes, if we broke that like little previous high there, then now I'd like to go low on it.
I would love now for a retest of this 151 and then a break of that out. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
pullback, and then if it can hold that 151.
Initially, we coined it the breakfast wrap. That's gonna be around midday. So what are we calling it
joke name.
Chad, give us some ideas for the podcast.
Yeah, what are we gonna call the podcast? No, you looked at the track.
Give us some ideas. So every Friday, round about 1 o'clock, or not round about, it's going to start 1 o'clock sharp. And two boys, one cup. Yes, to the Oaks, 2 boys, 1 cup. 2 boys, 1 cup. I don't think that's going to work though.
You imagine Vault advertising that on them?
Yeah, I'll be like, Oaks, this is a family show.
You know, I think it would be a joke, but it would be actually be pretty cool as the demo laugh.
The demo life, that actually sounds sick.
Hey? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds dope, but people will be like, what the hell are these idiots talking about?
Demo life. The demo life pod. Mo? The demo life. Yeah, okay.
There she goes.
Demo life, no, yeah.
How many people are in your chain? You can't really say.
It was 60%, eh?
Demo pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet New York session, all of those 62 chose Jevon.
But we have to ask Keegan who's leading the valuation, yeah. we gotta ask we gotta ask Keegs who's leading the evaluation, yeah.
He took it there.
No, but it's all good. At the end of the day, if somebody's winning,
you know what, guys? And honestly, like, I know we joke about it now, but like, genuinely, I always say to people, like, I'm not someone where if someone else does better than me or whatever, like, I get envious or jealous. Like, if I'm in a circle, I want us all to win. Because if Chris is winning, it pushes me because I don't want to be left behind. So I need to up my game so I can win. And then you motivate each other to keep leveling up, keep getting better, not get envious of the person because they're doing better than you. Yeah. Yeah. So it's that constant thing of you both want to keep upping your game. Obviously the hourly closing now, so I wouldn't be surprised with a little bit of a pullback, just to set that bottom wick for the hourly. But again, we are above Asia highs now, so we can see if this will hold. But again, I wouldn't be surprised with a little pullback just to set the hourly candle. Well, there's a few more pups through. You know, it's a typical thing, eh? Traders. They win 1 or 2 trades and they start car shopping.
yeah, when you're on like a winning streak,
Yeah.
start looking around. And then as soon as you start looking around, you start taking losses.
It is.
That's the funny thing. When you start shopping and it's like you're already thinking, damn, I made 100K this week. If I keep this going, that's almost $500,000 a month. Go there on Auto Trader. What's the price of a cheap Ferrari? Like a California T. Quite a late model.
I'm sorry, I just have to mention this. We're not going to name names. We don't need to because we change things up. But if you go in to go spec a car, and that car takes 2 years to come, that needs to be like a new hypercar. Because if you go in and you just ordering the new model, the new year model, it's not going to take 2 years to come, because by then there's another year model after that. So just be realistic. If you're speccing a car like that, keep in mind, and that's the time frame. Just make sure it's a car people know. Even on demo trades, you can't afford that. So just like, don't even, these guys keep pushing the limits too far, and that's just what literally they expose themselves.
Guys, GJ, I was bullish on the day. I didn't get an entry. Let me just check the daily. Yeah, maybe we get a pullback here, but there's that daily wick fill. I'm still checking EU. GU very close to that round number. You could potentially get something like this. Come back to the weekly pivot, and then from there start making your way back up. EU collapsing, so nothing there for me. Joash green screened the Rari vid. What Rari vid? On average, how many trades do you guys take when backtesting? When backtesting? I haven't backtested in a while.
No,
I
I'm
forward.
not lie either.
Yeah, I forward test. This is a forward test. Every trade I take. Bro, but you see, this is what I don't like. Like, just the look of this doesn't suit my eye. Like that there, no bottom wick, and then breaking.
Nah, like I said, I'm just gonna chill, yeah.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm just gonna chill. I've got my trade, I've got a runner. Like, I'm not gonna try to force anything else now. I'm just gonna chill out. See how much I can get Chris to do something naughty here.
I'm just waiting for this euro. But again, it's trading below that 80.
Yeah, it's funny though, seeing where it is. But I'm gonna give you a little thing, the same thing I said with GU. Today is the day you have now flipped and are trading above the EQ. So
I was checking last night. This candle at one stage was almost going to flip bullish late yesterday afternoon.
yeah,
So I wanted GU to close like EU did on the daily, because that is literally that pullback. And now this thing can literally go now, take out. When was this? Yeah, Monday's highs, and start trading back above the daily 200.
yeah.
And the same with, here's the thing though. So Monday we rejected that daily 200. Now, if today closes bullish, tomorrow is a very, very easy day to come and retest Monday's highs. But again, at any stage, I would say this thing is 100% bullish, 2311. And easy targets, 2380. That flat body daily resistance. But EU is still the cleaner one for me, taking out a previous daily low, closing bullish. Forward testing makes the most sense, 100%. My only thing with back testing that I don't like is, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, if you back test, a lot of times you don't adhere to the rules of your trading. You'll go forward and be like, Jana, I would have definitely closed here. It's not the same as when the markets are open. And also you control the time. Where with live trading, the markets are open, the candles are busy being formed, you need to make a decision on the fly, so it's a completely different story backtesting. How does one get a seat on that chairs? Charles Radebe. It is quite a tough journey to get onto one of these chairs right here, but there's actually 3 spots opening for 2024, but it's going to be a rigorous test to
Prove
see.
themselves.
Yeah,
And then the final verdict. We gotta see you live trade 1,000 rand to R1,000,000 in front of Chris and myself.
I'm going to let Keegs quickly take the guys through your trade.
Okay.
Alright, Keegs is live on his screen.
Hold on.
He's going to break it down for you guys why I took the trade.
So let's start over here, guys. So we are bullish. Okay, you guys can see now on my bias, my weekly, I was bullish the whole time. The daily, okay, that I wasn't bearish. I said I was neutral because of, remember I said this can be the flip zone. So, hold on. So neutral. So I was neutral. That purely being we are now at that weekly pivot, but at the same time this massive wick rejection. These are our areas of flipping. You guys can see this. In the past we've either flipped and turned bearish, broken above, turned bullish, broken above, turned bullish, broken below, bearish. So it's a key area literally where this weekly pivot is. So that was what we were watching the first time. So that's why I said, and again the fact that we have this big dollar news coming out today. So we carry on breaking it down. What happens here? You start seeing this. You obviously we're bullish. We start printing bearish. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So yeah, we kind of made equal highs, all right? But now we're starting to get there. So this now becomes the point. Are we going to make that lower low? But what else do we see? If we do this, again, I've always said I don't really use formations, but there's only 2 or 3 that I do use. And if we're to do this, what does that show you there? Okay, inverted head and shoulders. So that's quite an important one. So now already when we start going over to the 15, now again, one thing I mentioned to Chris, we traded under the EQ the whole week. You guys can see EQ under, EQ under. Today, again, the same day I said we possibly are going to flip, we are now trading above the EQ. So if you can see now what happened where we are trading, we literally started here, we set the low, we set the high, came back, set the low, testing the daily pivot. So daily pivots being tested, number 1. We then came back up, came back down. As I always say to you guys, what I love on a solid bar, I want to see us take the lows again a second time, take them, invalidate them, because that's where your sellers are going to start trying to get in. That sell is your fake off, literally just to go get the EQ, which hadn't been tested, now holds the support, and that becomes your fake out. You get back above Asia lows, and there comes your move to go bullish. And again, when you start looking at it, you have all of this room over here. Let's just move that away. All of this to now start turning, which again, longer time frame, the bigger picture, to again make that triple bottom and go back up to get this area tested again. So in the long term, that is just the quick analysis of that trade. And that's why I said, basically, again, you don't want to see this neckline of the shoulder being tested again. So that is why I'll say break even, because if this does come all the way back down here, that's probably going to break and go down. But if it continues like this thing should just start flashing. And again, as I said to Chris, I don't use the 80 as a confluency. I do use it. I kind of get a bit ahead of it. But if we do start looking, that is starting to really turn and come to the top side. So I am very happy with this trade, and that's how I broke it down.
You've got a chat. Euro lagging behind GU, so either Euro is going to need to catch up. I think as soon as we take these lows and we can do something like that, I'm still keen for the longs. And obviously GU trading at session hours, going for that round number. So big level to monitor, I would say 1 to 300. And I do think as soon as price gets through that 1 to 300, then you've got this 1 to 311. And as mentioned,
sorry, Chris. Also, just can you just go back to my screen quickly? One thing I also want to show the guys. And again, we always talk about when we have these massive candles, we want them to test the 50% of that. Last week's weekly massive bullish candle, which broke structure back to the top side. This week, we've set the bottom wick and literally tested that 50 on the dot, and it's now starting to flip. So again, that's why again we said we are bullish on the weekly, as that weekly was the change of structure.
Christmas came early again.
Oh. Open it up. Let's show the Chad what came in.
Okay, Chad, let me
You have to come down.
position myself to just do this.
Get a knife there, Mosky. Let's show the Chad. Let's show the Chad. Unboxing all the way from Ohms.
She's a runner, guys. Track star. Mosky, there's your few more pips, bro.
Just a few more pips and I'm getting the iPhone. Let's go.
Ah.
I just realized we needed these to be here today, actually.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, for the pod.
The Podski.
Yeah, they package a lot better than vegan, right? Like this box
Where did
And they're a
we
lot
get it from?
and they're a lot quicker.
films.
Alright.
And they're not.
Oh, Chad. Some more road mics. We're going to look at Nas now. As mentioned, we are bullish on the day. However, I said watch these levels down here. You don't want to be buying session highs. Same with US30. Monitor this level right here.
Alright guys, and another thing, just breaking down to the NAS setup we spoke about. Same thing with dollar, it was NAS, literally I think on Tuesday when we caught that beautiful trade. Same thing I spoke to you about on NAS, we had that fake out with that little doji candle. Same thing yesterday. So again, if NAS had to go up, what would that mean? Dollar weakness. So again, all of these extra trades just start adding as confluencies when you start comparing your pairs.
Yeah,
This bull's getting bigger and bigger.
this bull is getting big. Show the Chad there. Show them two. So
Yeah, guys.
we've got the
So
We
literally,
upping-
we've got two beautiful ones that Chris and I are using right now, as you guys can see. And then we got another two of these beautiful babies.
And one from home.
plug your one in. How about the cable? Oh yeah, we're waiting for Dave on the cable.
So is Dave coming later?
He's
He's gonna help us set up.
What's that?
Okay.
just phone Dave and ask him when can we get the cables, Mosky. And also the new sound is, and then we'll need to go to Lee Gold for that mic preamp. Yeah. How long have you guys been trading? This is my third month. Keegan has been trading for 4 months. We still new. That's why we haven't released our mentorship yet. No, I'm kidding. I've been trading for over 8 years, going on 9. Keegan, I think, is 3 years, going on 4. Actually, the better way is like when you start trading, that's usually how the guys do it. When you quite fresh in your first year, you launch a mentorship. So you can use those funds from the mentorship to pay for your trading losses. That's why guys don't have a pista. Correct. We need to launch some type of signal service, mentorship, or a trading bot. A trading bot will definitely get us that pista. Trading bot, signals, kicks. When are we starting the trading bot and signals and because we're not going to be able to buy pistas and euros.
Well, I think the VVIP group's going to be coming very soon, just to keep those haters quiet.
What will the guys get in the VVIP though? And
You
what's
will
the cost? What do you think the cost is going to be?
I rate 700. Yeah. You will have full access to disturb Chris at 12 o'clock at night and ask him for a signal in the Asia sessions.
Yo, this is stupid. It's like VVIP gives you full access. They can interrupt any level that they need.
If I can buy a pista with that money, you can hit me up at 2 as well, brother. I'll sing you to sleep. Keegan as well. We'll literally sit awake and we will sing lullabies to you to get you to sleep.
We will be your 24/7 support system. Hey, isn't this at your point where you're gonna look to actually get in on it?
No, so I'm just waiting. Literally,
Or you're gonna go
check.
EU?
You check the line chart. So as soon as it flips from bearish to bullish, I'm literally just
Because
waiting.
GU
for-
has flipped bullish now on the 80.
My only thing though is it's such a clean break to the upside, and it hasn't really retested this. So for me, getting EU to catch up, to catch up to GU, because GU already took out Asia highs. So the better probability one is EU.
What is as a re-entry? I must say, actually, let me just check before I say anything. Yeah, I think gold is slowly coming back now, so that also can give us that re-entry. But I'll only probably do that New York session. I won't trade that now. Whatever happened to Akko? I actually don't really see him in the chat anymore.
Akko, where are you, my brother?
Is he there? Like when I've actually been watching the chat, I actually haven't seen him on there in a while.
Yeah, Akko. Yeah, I haven't seen Akko in a while, eh?
Like when I was thinking about it now, whenever I see the chat, I never see Dorito there. Hey? Guys, I just want to mention something. We give you these sniper entries. That's why we're going to have a VVIP group. Because we give sniper entries. 300 people get to eat with us. Well, actually only 60% of that 300. But we only have 137 likes. How is that fair? Yeah, we are in debt. Use those super stickers.
So
guys.
imagine that 300 people paying 700 rand.
We can buy a pista.
Not with 200.
After a while, we can buy a
After
pista.
2 years, if we don't use any of that money, and we
No, but okay, think about it this way. If we had to do a thing like we always talk about, the NFP stuff, okay? since we've done it, NFP, CBI, NFP, we've gone 3 for 3. So we literally haven't even had a loss. That's where you start getting the numbers in. You be stupid like the guys. Charge 200 Rand to trade NFP with us. You just have a target of like 1,000 people. Like that's
Oh
it.
yeah, that's no, it's more.
Like
If you get
stupid
a-
numbers, because the other fact you've dropped it, a lot more people will do it.
Yeah, 200.
But I mean, that's an easy, quick 200k. But keep in mind, and you've got NFP and CPR, so you hit those numbers twice a month. That's 400k a month.
This is the horrible way to run business. Telling the people how much we're gonna make from it.
Guys, we've been transparent with you about everything. And GU continues to climb. Mo, how many more pips you want, bro? I think Mo's gonna lose his mind if he hits his first.
My
swing
man
trade.
has to calculate 1,000 times 200. Exactly, bro. I have to calculate it. How can you trust me when I need to pull out a calculator to calculate 1,000?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing who's awake. $175 bonus with VIP sub.
They give you a book for Black Friday specials. That's when you know there's a lot of stuff they want you to buy.
But Ohms are legit though.
Hey.
With the camera there.
But I mean, okay, to be fair, our camera hasn't been our best purchase of lately.
Yeah. How does one mark Asia highs and lows? So 7 p.m. to 1 o'clock NYSE time. So 7 o'clock at night and 1 o'clock in the morning. That is, or you can just get this indicator,
dope, bro.
Asia range and kill zones by NSR group.
Sober. Chris, do you see this GU?
See it going, brother. 26 pips.
You getting some FOMO there?
I'm waiting for EU. I'm just gonna say who's passed the funding challenge phase 1, phase 2,
Whoa.
and who's en route to pass another one. So
And
I'm just
who-
gonna put that.
Who's got a live account?
I've got a lot of
Oh yeah, you do.
I
Actually.
do.
I can't throw that card anymore.
No, but it's a good trade. Like I said, that was the weird thing for me. I was bearish on the day for GU, but bullish on the day for EU.
Yeah, this is actually really running though now. Like that thing is really just going.
That thing can
broke the
easily
23
go
now.
to 23.11.
Yeah, well, as I said, my swing trade TP is 23,800.
All right, Chad. 3 minutes left for EU.
If you want like a safety, I normally say like a trade, like how I normally would trade. So if I'm 1% stop loss break even, 2% stop loss 1%, 3% stop loss 2%, and I'd do it like that. But because this is a swing trade, like you have to, like Chris was talking about, give it that breathing, especially if EU is going to come back, then there will be that pullback. So because it's a swing trade, I just go break even. Like the fact that if it comes, I don't lose, but I won't cut the trade short. Because these type of trades can get a big wick down, and then because like Chris was talking about it, we've had straight bullish momentum, so we can get a point where we could even go right back down to Asia highs. and then continue up after that. So for a swing trade, I just go break even. I don't start bringing my keep stop loss up.
All right, Chad, 2 minutes, and then I'm going to execute on this euro trade.
But to be fair, like he has caught up now.
Yeah. Long.
Ooh, you're gonna stack trades here.
Yeah,
To be fair, if you break
even
on the one, you won't lose. So what you were gonna risk on the one, you can now stack on the other. Because you technically just the same risk you were originally starting with. Because the one is risk free. So technically you can.
Alright, Chatadonia, I'm just waiting for this candle to close, then I will be going long. Do you reckon GJ is just going to get Monday high and come down? No. If GJ came down... No, I'm bullish. Remember on the weekly time frame, if you look at it on the weekly, that weekly high right there from the 21st of August, that is what I'm looking at. Let's look at EU.
Oh my word, I love Anton. I love him. Like I always say, we joke around, but I love him. That man's always contradicting my trade.
Again.
Well, he's saying it's gonna turn around. Like I said, I only love bro. But you know what? It's that banter. It's that banter at the end of the day.
Chad, we need to close above here. Otherwise, I can't execute on that. 7:03, 35 seconds left. Let me just see.
Going break even on GU.
7:03.
Neil, did you get a late entry? Or where did you enter that? You're only going to break even now.
15 seconds. Let's see. Otherwise, I'm going to wait for some type of resistance here. And if it pulls back, let's see. Ooh, 4 seconds. 4 seconds. All right.
Oh, okay, cool, Neil.
Okay, Chad, I executed here. 5.2, 15 pip stop. Only thing is the 80 is not yet lining up, but we've got GU leading the way. And at one stage, EU is going to have to catch up with GU. Or what's going to happen is GU is going to turn around. But like I told you, I am bullish on the day for EU. And targets for this is this level up here, 107.28. Those are my target levels. And just remember, we can pull back down here. We can come and retest that round number, create some type of resistance, and then break through. Also noting that even though we are trading below the 80, it is still relatively bullish. So we're looking at GU to lead the way. And let's see. EU executed on the close of that candle. 15 pip stop. Let's see how she runs. Break even level most likely Asia highs, and I'm targeting 728, 0728. That is the level that I will be targeting. I think it's gonna go actually much higher, but I'm gonna take that 2.3% if we get it. 728. 15 pips. Buying on Euro USD, correct, brother. Correct. DXY is trading below the Asia highs. It is trading below the daily pivot. As mentioned, daily time frame taking out a previous daily high, closing bearish, closing back below that area. So again, as mentioned, I wanted to rather buy EU today than GU. So What is the stop loss? 15 pips, brother. There's the stop loss right there. Wait. Where the fuck do I delete this now? Sell US30. Why would you sell US30, brother? We said monitor this level, but you can. But I wouldn't necessarily sell it. UJ, what is UJ doing? That is just messing around there. How would I manage risk on Euro USD? So as you can see from these highs, we've been creating bearish order flow. This was the first sign of a potential shift. We had a double test on the daily pivot. And if you go onto a line chart, let me just show you guys here. Here you can see we started shifting to the upside. Also, if you look at the candles, just consider these highs. So you can see lower low, lower high, and then from here, that high got taken out. So at any stage, if we start creating some type of support here and we do something like this, I will kill the trade. So I don't want to see price coming back below this institutional level at 10700. If we start closing back below there, I will kill the trade. How many pips will that be? 3-4 pips. But other than that, if we stay above 10700, I am good for the longs. GU as well, that 102.300. Any retest there, you want to see that hold. You don't necessarily want to see it come any deeper than that. But as mentioned, you could get something like this and the trade is still valid. You can get a pullback from here. EU and GU are highly correlated. Let me just show you. It is very seldom that they do not move in tandem. So let me just show you here. Here you can see them overlaid. It is very seldom that they diverge from one another. So if you look at the overlaying chart here, you can see that GJ made a new high on the session. EU has yet to make a new high, so it could be playing catch up to GU. They are almost 100% correlated, so either GU is going to come down or EU needs to catch up with GU. I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick. This level right here needs to hold, and after we test that, as mentioned, need to get back inside of the Asia range. DXY already in the Asia range, already rejecting the daily pivot. So as soon as that gets retested, should flush to the downside. But I'll be back. I'll see you guys shortly.
I think he is. Oh, you guys should draw that. Oh. No, well then that's Lego, bro. You're still basically trading profits. Nah, never, bro, never. Like, and to be fair, like we mentioned on the lives, like this week has been a flippin' hard week for trading. Like, it's been tough. Yeah, New York session, yeah, we still up for the week. Yeah. So we still, as hard as it's been, yeah, we've still been profitable this week. Putting my trust in Keegs next time. Oh, thank you, bro. Somehow apparently I've got to keep proving myself. But, no, I said to the guys, I always say, I'm done trying to prove. You guys can back me, you don't. It's all love, no stress. Oh, Chris. Anton is coming after you, Chris.
EU is sinking in red zone. Let's quickly check here, guys. What is GU doing?
Oh, Anton, I love you, bro.
No bottom wick on this 5. I'm gonna give it a little bit more room. Not gonna kill the trade immediately. No bottom wick on that 5. What is GU? Ooh, is GU gonna catch up with EU now?
I'm still far away from my entry. Either way,
Economic bullet EU.
I mean, I did mention tomorrow. That's why I don't move my trade up. Like, to me, this is a swing trade. So, my stop loss is break even. You got to give it that room for pullbacks. Because the thing is, at this point, if it does take the break even, it's turning bearish. Like, if it goes that far down, it's bearish. But like, you got to give it that time. I mean, trades, as you always say, they're not just a one way. They zigzag. They set a new high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low.
Here's my thing.
So they will have those pullbacks.
DXY is now back above Asia's. It actually gapped up.
Exactly. So it's going to gap down again.
But if you look at it, here's my thing though. I don't think. Check your kicks. So from here, guys, this is actually a concern. So if you look at that was bearish order flow consolidation. We made a high on the session. Then this could be the 3-wave pullback to now go and make a. But here's my thing though. The daily, I cannot see how this thing can still go bullish on the day with a daily candle closure like that.
I'm chilling. If it goes down, it goes down. But
Chad.
I'm chilling.
Let's see what we do at the pivot. I'm still in the trade. I haven't killed it. I'm still in it. There you can see drawdown of 8,400. If we cannot hold this pivot level and start moving up, I will most likely kill the trade. But no bottom wick on that 5. I am still bullish on the day for EU. As mentioned, we've already tested this previous breakout level twice. We took out a previous low. We respected the weekly pivot level. So, I don't know. One thing I have to say is the 80, even though it is still relatively bullish, it is trading below the 200. So, are we going to go back to that 106.70 level, that breakout level we tested yesterday? Or is this the last gasp effort for the dollar to go bearish? And the other shit is this. There's your moving averages.
Thing about GU is we've been again under them. We actually traded above the moving averages again now. You're still under. I mean, even your 80. Did you say your 80 is like still where GU the 80's gone bullish already?
But there's a complete divergence between the two.
Yeah,
but
I agree with Chris. They're normally very, very in sync, but they're not at the moment.
Yeah, if you look at this, check here.
Yeah.
So either one of them is on the wrong side. So either, here's the thing. Yeah, you can clearly see it, guys. There's GU is the orange line. So they are completely going opposite. So either EU needs to catch up with GU, or what's going to happen is GU is going to also come all the way down to break lows. But like I said, I was more bullish on EU than GU this morning.
Why you go pee? You go talk to J Money, ask him to call his market makers. You've got wait, you've got literally 5 seconds for the 5. Oh, this 5 minute just opened, so I don't see Chris closing mid 5 minute candle.
No.
He's either gonna stop or he's going to wait for this to close.
We are definitely in shit if this thing does this. Then we definitely go pee, bro. It's 4 minutes. We're not gonna do. We either like Ian said, we're either gonna eat a full stop here.
Like that, he's gonna shoot down.
Yeah, it's literally, if it flashes below here, it's going to that 680 and then going to 670. Or what's gonna happen, it's literally gonna do something like this. That's our only hope. Take out the session lows right there and do something similar to what EJ did yesterday. If you look at EJ yesterday, EJ did exactly the same thing there below the pivot. It took out a session low, and then from there 1240 it just started pumping up. So either one of the two, that is what's going to happen. What's GU doing? GU, I think trade is void, bro. I think so as well. If we can't hold the daily pivot. But let's see, DXY also first retest of the daily pivot now. But again, like I said, I'm bearish on the day due to the fact that we closed bearish below this previous daily support area. We took out a high. That's an intermediate swing high. But let's see. I'm still in, but itching to close. My only thing is, if GU didn't make a session high, I would have closed. If these two were in sync and both of them were trading below, but here's GU trading above the weekly pivot, trading above Asia lows, trading above Asia highs, daily pivot held. So that is the only thing keeping me in the trade. Or it's the case of GU. GU is going to come all the way down, basically retest weekly pivot and flush down. So it's either one of those two. But as mentioned, we could take that level and reverse, but it is not looking good, Chad. How many pips are we currently down? Basically 7.5. Yeah. This is definitely 33 seconds. We need to hold the DXY. Oof. It's looking tough, Mo. It is looking tough here, brother. I'm still holding it. That yes, my thing. That like I told the Chad now. GU made a session high. It broke structure to the upside. So either one of them is lagging, and they're gonna catch up to one another. So either what's going to happen is GU is going to come all the way down. Technically, if GU is going to catch up, GU is going to do something like this. Or EU needs to catch up with GU. So that's why I'm still holding it. I'm going to give it a little bit more. We are trading very close to the 10700. If we fail the 10700, then we're in cuck. If we can't get through that. But other than that, I'm giving it a little bit more, but it's not looking good. The thing is not the pivot though. I'm not really too concerned about the pivot. It's the round number for me. This is the level that we need to get back above. It's not the pivot's not really the issue here for me. It's this round number. If we can't get back above that, this thing is 100% going to 106.80. GU. Let's see what DXY does. And also, we've been trading all the way down from Asia highs. Asia highs are still intact. So I've got a weird feeling we could do something like this potentially. But I'm still holding it. At this stage, it is very tricky. We're trading 5 pips below that round number. And it is literally a coin flip now. It is literally a coin flip at this stage.
Just let the audience know that it is very quiet in those offices right now.
Mo, why so?
Because he's here chilling laughing because you only entered his trade.
But that's pretty. I'm wishing, guys. I don't layer trades. I don't enter multiples. Just purely because every time I have, I've got clapped 6 love. So I trade one pair. That's it. Like I said with gold, like I was looking at gold earlier and I said, but I'll trade that New York session. I won't trade that now.
Yeah, we need to get through 10700. Otherwise, we are chalked. No, so this is not the level that we're concerned about. It's the 10700. No, we're not shooting at all. That's like 2 pips. This is 1 pip. That is not shooting.
This reminds me of yesterday. With me and my quarter pip on UJ. A quarter pip. That thing was clapping me. What's up on gold? I haven't even looked at gold. What is gold doing? Let's actually wait. This dollar obviously getting stronger again. Yeah. Gold's gonna be a funny one today. To be fair, EU, you guys are just holding equal lows. So,
That's not good. Equal lows.
Chris, I'm trying to help you.
No, equal lows are never good. That's why I say I would love if this thing does this.
Because you guys are still holding the pivot.
I would love if we do this, take that session low, and then I think we've got the liquidity. Otherwise,
Me personally, on the 15 now. If your 15 closes as a doji and closes bullish, I think you guys are fine. If it closes bearish, I think you're in trouble.
I actually think we are already in trouble. But let's see. Chad, 10700. If we can't get above 10700, we are chalked. 10700, like, here's my reasoning. So, Mo's got it. It's in your laptop, Mo. So, Chad, here's the thing. Every single time we broke above the 107, we failed to hold it. So, once, there again, broke above it, failed to hold it. So, now, if we reject it,
I'm still smiling. My thing's just a clean retest of Asia highs. So I'm smiling still.
DXY, let's check DXY. Alright.
I said we have a pullback and there we go. That if GU closes how it is now, I'm chilled.
The only cuck is now if GU rejects that round number, then our trade is chalked as well. Because if GU does this, then it's gonna catch.
GU starts crashing.
If GU starts doing this, guys, then GU is done. Then GU is gonna catch up with EU. So I'm hoping for GU to close above 12300. If it doesn't close above there, things are gonna get ugly for our trade. Yeah.
Well, it's literally fighting the 23 at the moment. So this has been a tough week of trading for Mo. Eh? Has really shown you what trading is about. Psychology. Yeah.
I think it was a month and a half ago when I took 3 losses in a row.
No,
With
but haven't
that
you already
month.
taken 3 losses? So if you lose now, isn't it 4?
No, I'm lying. That day I took 4%.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah.
4%. Okay, GU is back above the 23. Okay,
We need
that's literally at the
GU.
23.
So what you don't want to see. Guys, I only hope now is for GU to bring EU up. That's a do it for the team, GU.
GU's
Bring-
carrying the team, yeah.
Bring EU up.
GU's holding above 23 now. Yo. 10s. Basically 50 seconds. Can GU hold?
Lower the music.
Yeah.
It's lower.
This is where we need that like dramatic music.
Something intense.
Ooh, 1, 2, 300. What's DXY doing? Oh, DXY. DXY, close below. Close below for us. Bro, I don't know. I'm confaculated. If DXY
For the audience, that sounds important, like as to why you shouldn't take 2 trades.
what is happening to Nas?
I love how GU is going up still, but EU is going down.
Bro, EU is struggling.
It's like taking a very like sharp up.
EU is just in those power walks.
Yeah.
It's just like chilling there.
Oh fuck, the hourly closed. How did this hourly? Ooh, Chad. It's not looking good for EU. How did GU's hourly close?
Nah, I'm happy. GU's hourly close nice. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. You're still above the previous. You closed above the highs. I'm happy with that.
And you've got that wick full.
Yeah, I'm happy with GU's closure.
Chad, I'm literally the only thing backing this trade up at this stage is GU. No, is GU pushing up, because either one of them, the correlation is going to come back. It's not like they move out of sync every day. So that is literally the only
rare
hope for
occasion.
this. Yeah. So if you go on the hourly, they are going to catch up with one another. You can see on the hourly, they are literally identical. So either one of them is going to catch up.
These are definitely one of those trades where I would just like the
No, not really. There's a lot of factors that can break a correlation.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, no, you know what this would feel like? It's those trades of, that would be a FOMO trade. So you've missed GU. Now we're telling you EU, you have the possibility of catching up. You enter EU and it's immediate drawdown. That is a typical FOMO trade.
But not really. If you look here, my bias for EU was bullish and my bias for GU was bearish.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm not saying that your thing was wrong. I'm just saying like the way it's played out.
Yeah.
It's that typical like a FOMO thing. Like you always like, oh, I'm gonna miss the trade. I jump in late and you get immediate drawdown. Like, of course, that's it. It's been bullish the whole time, and the minute you enter, it turns around. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think EU is catching up to GU, or do you think GU is gonna catch up to EU?
Okay, hold on. I think EU is going to catch up. And again, the reason I say that is when you look at the other Euro pairs. So, for example, EJ tested the Asia lows. And again, like we're saying, it's slowly getting that momentum. It's coming back now to get in the fight. So, when you look at Euro and the other pairs, I think Euro is just having that slow start to the day. But it does look like it's slowly building that momentum today. Where again, even if you look at like GJ is rocketed off as well. So I think
wonder
the
what
pound is
came
also
out.
just re-getting its strength.
Let's check the news, Chad. Yeah, Euro is very weak, guys. Euro is very weak.
So I think it is still correlated, but it's very delayed.
Euro comes under some pressure.
I can see Mo. That trade's gonna get to break even. And Mo's like, cutting it. Like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
I already know. Now what I believe in this. I know you don't think the things missing up.
Or at least for example, you still in the trade. I like Jevon. Jevon got stopped.
Wasn't too much to
Yeah, but he's been holding the trade since yesterday.
Now we're running on opium. Lagarde's speech later today may have something to do with it. Oh, is it only later? I thought.
Yeah, and you got unemployment claims. That's the big one. That's where either Chris is going to get back in the fight if his trade can last.
Oh,
Another
I know,
3
but that's
hours.
tonight, guys. That's like 7:30. Lagarde.
Yeah, but as I said, I think the big one for you guys is going to be unemployment claims. So if your trade can last another 3 hours, I think that's either going to be the make or break of your trade.
No. I wouldn't sit in this trade.
What? I think it's nice because, like we always say, you've made a resistance, and now if you break that resistance, you have a nice volume inflection to the market.
I think Chris doesn't have the time to analyze properly. That's my conclusion after Keegan explained why I took this trade, and it was very convincing. Fruity, if you go to the start of the session, I did a full top-down analysis from the weekly to the daily, where our weekly bias is bullish. We said we can come and retest the weekly pivot. I said my daily time frame. We retested this previous level. We took out a daily low. Go to yesterday's stream as well, where I said it's very likely that we are bullish on the week. The ideal scenario, take a previous daily low. That's the liquidity right there being grabbed. This then becomes an intermediate swing low. Then jumping down to the 5-minute as well. Go to this morning's stream. While we were trading here, I said the ideal scenario is for us to pull back to the to these lows right here, daily pivot, and then get back above. So it's not about time, my brother. There you can see my bias for we've tested the daily pivot twice now. And if we can't start creating bullish market structure from here and we start breaking below here, I'm killing the trade, unfortunately. And also then what will happen with GU is GU will come all the way back down, and you could potentially see this later trading below the weekly pivot, doing something like this. And then what happens is this was the liquidity grab midweek to continue lower. But let's see, what time is it now? 12. Yeah, the only thing is this hourly has also been closing bearish.
Yeah, for me it's the same thing with GU again. Obviously another hourly closing, so you want that bottom wick. So a little bit of drawdown again. I wouldn't be surprised, but again, that's part of the game.
Also, that's relatively close to that round number retest there. So as mentioned, I'm not concerned about the daily pivot. My concern is for price to get above there. But next 5 minutes, if any 5 minute closes like this, I'm killing the trade. That is what we need to monitor, the structure level right here. And then later on this afternoon during NYSE, depending how deep it pulls back, but very likely if we close below that pivot. Here's the thing, the 80... Yeah, and I wouldn't short it here though. One minute, guys. Let's see if we cannot hold above this level. I'm going to close out manually. So 1 minute. Let's see after she's taken that low. $50 seconds. We might even not be able to manage risk.
Just going for it.
Yo, bro.
26 seconds. Very likely we don't hold above that level. Let's see, 26 seconds. There's that low now being taken. 15, 14, 10. Let's see. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, closed. All right, Chad. Minus, what is this? 10.6 on the sells. Buys. Minus 10.4 pips. I have to say, I broke one of my rules here. This thing was never above the 200 for me, so...
So that was a bad
Feel,
loss. So it was a bad loss.
This is a bad loss. This is a bad loss for me. Supply level crossed down by E. This was a wonderful full study. We have two different opinions and analysis. The conclusion is that it is normal to experience both wins and losses, and a bit of luck is also necessary. 100%, brother. It also shows that the accumulation distribution, a lot of times, like I mentioned in the Discord, as many trades as I've missed, it has also saved me a lot of times. For instance, in this case right here, even though my daily bias is bullish, and even though price was holding the daily pivot, and yesterday's daily pivot also lines up with that, it just shows you that it is not always the case. Yesterday we were selling EJ literally at the low of the session, right there. Accumulation distribution was bearish. It was below. It was trading below the moving averages. We sold it there, I think. Closed for minus 8 pips. UJ yesterday. What did your UJ? I think your UJ trade would have worked out. Where did you buy, Keeks? Oh, you sold. Yeah, you sold. Yeah.
That's why we say we were bullish, but we sold.
Where? I think you sold, yeah. And then you closed. It would have come back to break even, but
Yeah, guys. Also with GU, I actually just noticed now because we were talking about the 1 hour. This was also the 4 hour closure. So the 4 hour also needs to now go down, make a bottom wick, and then go back. So I definitely am more comfortable. We're gonna give it that breathing room. But yeah, like I said, I'm sticking to my break even. It can hit my break even or it can fly, but I'll give it that breathing room.
Could EU hit the OB on the 50-minute and goes your way? Yeah, so here's my thing with EU. I am bullish for the day. While this trades above yesterday's low, this thing can literally do this and still flip bullish. You can have this trade all the way down, retest that weekly pivot a little bit later this afternoon, even tonight. And when Lagarde speaks, you can actually see this coming back up, and you could even see this daily candle having a bottom wick like this, and the daily closing bullish, maybe up against that level or even closing a little bit above it. Because remember yesterday I mentioned to you guys, every time we closed or we were trading below the 200, it was a fighting point for EU. So the last time we traded below was November 2022. See how the first time we rejected, pulled back, then traded there again, pulled back again, and then only got above. And when we did the analysis on Monday, you can still see how we said this is an important level. And this was the first time this year from September that we are trading back at that level. So this 200 is quite a key level. In the last 2-3 years, there's only been 4 tests of that level. So very, very key level for the euro. But I wouldn't have done, the only other thing I would have done differently is, but I'm going to be very honest with you, So that is the consensus on those two. But Chad, we've been streaming for, how long is it? 2.5 hours, 3 hours. UJ still messing around there. Keeks, your GU trade, how are you going to manage it? You haven't taken anything off yet, eh?
Nope. So for me, as I said, guys, this is on my private account, considered a swing trade. So I'm either going break even or I will hold this literally till the end of the week if it takes. But I have my TP, I have my break even, and that's it.
Looking at it, could retest that weekly pivot and then shoot up. That's also where the moving average converges.
Yeah, that's why I said why I'm happy with break even. Break even is literally at like the low of the day. So
Yeah.
if it breaks that point and starting to flip bearish again, the trade becomes invalid. So it needs to keep that candle bullish, and that, as Chris mentioned, is actually round about the weekly pivot point. So if it pulls down, weekly pivot should basically be the lowest it should pull back.
Chad, for me, for NYSE, I'm still going to monitor EU. Only thing is, I am bullish on the day. Moving averages are here. That's a bit of a roadblock. So at NYSE, if we start trading above the Asia lows, we hold the daily pivot and we start creating bullish market structure to the upside, I will potentially look for buys again. Like I mentioned, I'm not changing my bias on the day. I've seen this formation play out so many times. Even the trade we took on Friday, GJ, I think Neil still asked, there's it. So this was Friday's trade. So here's GJ. Go check the trade we took on Friday morning's live stream. Exactly the same formation. Look at that. The Thursday taking the previous daily low, closing back above a previous area of resistance. And Neil still asked me, why didn't we take sells? And I said, the market structure from this daily is still bullish and this thing is still pushing from there. And if you look at EU, exactly the same thing happening here. This is purely a pullback. I'm not bearish here. I cannot tell you that I'm bearish and I want to sell into this. There's not a way. So later this off, and this could actually also be a swing trade because we've been trading lower for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Yesterday taking the lows. So the only way I can get bearish on this pair is if this daily candle flushes to the downside and closes something like this. That is the only way I can be bearish. Otherwise than that, I will seek to look for the longs. If I don't get them, that is completely fine, but I am not looking short at all on EU. GU as well. If GU closes bullish like this today, I would need GU to close above here, because otherwise the support is just a support being created to be broken down the next day. But I think with everything going on, this thing can push 1, 2, 3, 11. You made a high in your London session. You could pull back to the weekly pivot, and NYSE will definitely come to challenge these highs. And your 80 flip bullish as well. EU to hold on 15-minute by pattern. 15-minute pattern. I don't know. This is bearish order flow, my brother. This pattern is looking pretty bearish, but we're going to check it later. I'll share it in the Discord. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row. Last time I took 4 losses was last month on one trade idea, trying to long. But Chad, really appreciate it. We will see you guys at 3 o'clock. Keegan and no, 4 o'clock. Sorry.
Yeah.
Daylight savings. 4 o'clock. Keegan and Jev on the decks. You guys don't have too much to worry about. Oh, you've got some speeches.
Yeah.
Alright, Chad. See you guys this afternoon. Keeks, any closing remarks?
I'm chilling, guys. I think, as I say, end of the day, you got to back yourself in your trades. It's no, like we said, there's no like thing here between Chris and myself, but you really need to just back yourself. If you don't back yourself in a trade, you truly then didn't believe in the trade to begin with, so you shouldn't have taken it. So those are my rules. I stuck to them. Chris stuck to his, and things just played out the way they did today. So I think, as we say, it's a perfect example of sometimes you're gonna win some, sometimes you're gonna lose some, but you gotta stick to your rules.
Euro AUD, brother. So here's the thing. Look at the accumulation distribution. This thing is flat. It is not showing you bullish or bearish as mentioned. There's that daily level that got tested. Again, I think your buy was potentially there, but 106,700, these round numbers are there for a reason. If you pull it left, you will see why they are important, because that is where price is bouncing off. So if price is going to continue failing here and start trading below the Asia lows, this thing is going lower. So EU looking very weak in this session. So Asia lows still currently holding. I would say you would need this 80 to flip bullish, and you would need price to close above here for any type of continuation to the upside. Otherwise, if it fails there, it is chalked. Yo, GBP AUD. That's the last one, and then we're gonna shoot off GBP AUD. That's bullish, brother. So there was your Asia lows being taken. Your 80 was nice and bullish. I don't think you would have caught a trade there, because that was literally at the open. I think if you were going to take anything, you would have taken this perhaps. So you would have taken the buys off that level. And then also you've got the round number that gave you 32 pips. Very nice. Again, you've got this 19200, so monitor that level. You could see potential pullbacks, like a little 3-wave pullback, but I think once it gets back above that, it could go higher. Let's just look at the daily for you. Yeah, so your daily is bullish. However, yesterday's daily candle closed right up against this area. So yeah, that 19200 key level. If the daily closes above there today, you're gonna go up to these levels. But Chadadonia, do prices go up? Oh, alright, Chad. See you guys this afternoon. Really appreciate all of you. 4 losses in a row. It has been tough. Let's see what Keegan and them cook up this afternoon. Peace and love.
bye.